What is going on, guys? Get you 123 here, back with another Foreman Friday, and this is the first time that I've been live in, I don't even know, I think close to 2 weeks. And so today, as I said, we are back for another Foreman Friday, and we are going to be cooking a ribeye steak. Now, I've never cooked steak on a Foreman before. In fact, I don't even know if I've really cooked steak before. I've eaten plenty of steak, but cooking my own, it's probably something I should learn how to do, and something that I can teach you guys how to do as well, because the funny thing is about cooking, I don't consider myself to be a great cook. What I do is I go off of my intuition. I try to go off common sense and things like that, and really try to show you guys that cooking's not that hard. It's not. It's like cracked up to be a big deal, but cooking involves a lot of common sense, a little bit of knowledge, but it's not too much to learn and pick up along the way. But anyways, here I am talking like I know things. What we are going to do first is we are going to be making a rub out of these ingredients. We're going to mix them up in here. And so we've got some simple stuff. We've got garlic powder. We've got onion powder. We've got paprika. We've got whole black peppercorns that we're going to grind up, and a little bit of salt. So just those 4 ingredients are going to be going in for the rub, and once those are all mixed up, we're going to add the rub to the meat, heat up the grill, all that good stuff, and hopefully cook like a rare to medium rare steak. So this should be interesting. Drop a like down below if you happen to enjoy the stream, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and also, of course, let me know how you guys are doing down below in the chat. What is up, Gaming Gomez, Cameron, Elijah, Mariana, Cheese, Toby, Cameron, Jaden? What is up, guys? What is up, what is up? So, let's get this started. I'm not entirely sure what order I want to do this all in. Being that this isn't turned on yet, we can use this. Alright, so for the rub, let's start out with the easy thing, black pepper. I don't know how you guys feel about black pepper. I'm a huge fan of black pepper, so let's just start out by freshly grinding a bunch of this. That's a little noisy. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to move that off the grill. That is not a convenient spot to be doing that. There's not enough arm space over there. I'm just going to grind it up here off camera real quick. A lot easier over here. Arrowhead, Eli Jones, Trevor, Banks, Cool Kid, Ben. Thank you guys all for tuning in to the stream today. Yo, Cameron, no problem, dude. Glad to have you here briefly. Yeah, guys, to those of you who are curious, next week, I've been trying not to say when I'm getting back to a regular schedule because anymore, I can't keep my word lately. Life has just been hectic, so as much as I want to say that I'll be back next week for a regular schedule, I don't want to say that for 100% sure, just in case I can't fulfill that, but I do plan to come back next week with a lot of the stuff that we've been putting off for a while that I want to get back on the road. Alright, so we've got some freshly ground black pepper here. We're gonna add some garlic powder. I don't know if that's actually enough pepper. I love black pepper. I think, honestly, one of the things that really pulls a steak together is black pepper. It's not even really that hot, you know? When you eat it, it's not really spicy. It's just like a flavor that nothing else can really replace. It's a flavor unlike any other. Cool Kid, of course I remember you, dude. Welcome back. Just tune in. I liked, subscribed. Dude, thank you, Jace. Welcome. Yeah, guys, make sure you have post notifications turned on. Alright, so that should be enough pepper for now. It's not a huge amount, but we really just need to get both sides rubbed down. So we're going to add garlic powder. Of course, be careful with garlic powder, guys. Ooh. Right as I say to be careful with it, it all kind of comes out at once. I got a little bit more garlic powder in there than I wanted. Garlic's very delicious, but as you guys know, it's a very strong flavor. It can definitely overpower something that you're making. When used properly, it can be absolutely delicious. So the next one, let's go with a little bit of paprika. That's going to add a little bit of color to our rub here. Yeah, guys, I definitely just don't do too much salt. That is the main thing you can screw up on the seasoning. Thank you, Predict, for pointing that out there, because that's a good point. You can always salt after the fact, but once you put in too much, you're kind of out of luck. So again, guys, I'm not measuring any of this. You know, when I talk about intuitive cooking, what I mean by that is don't doubt yourself. Don't think like, well, I don't know how to cook, and like not do it. Like, you would be surprised by what you know, just by going off your own gut, your own intuition. I know I surprised myself. the few times that I have cooked for Foreman Fridays, the things that I made turn out delicious, and I was like, wait, I didn't even know that I knew how to cook that. So next, a little bit of onion powder. I'm not sure if I have enough rub yet. I don't know. We don't have a huge amount. I gotta make sure I remember what went in. We will do a little bit of salt with the rub. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. Let me try to... Which camera? Oh, wait. Did some already go in? I don't think so. Let me make sure I'm in the shot here. That should be good. I have a pretty high tolerance for salt. I mean, obviously nobody likes things that are too overly salty, but usually I don't mind salt too much. Yo, Kiki TV, thank you for the like and the sub. Joey, you as well. Guys, if you are new here, drop something in the chat. Let me know if you liked or subbed or whatever, or ask questions. Let me get the pop-out chat going. Because as it stands right now, I can only see like 6 messages at a time. Now I can see about 20 or 25 at a time. That makes it a lot easier. Where's the beast? The beast is currently parked in the garage. I was actually supposed to go over to my dad's today because it needs moved. My dad makes maple syrup in the February and March. He and his friend tap a bunch of maple trees, collect a bunch of sap, and make some syrup. So we got to get the four-wheeler out of the way, or the beast as I like to call it. Real quick, I guess this turned into a like spike, so let's do a quick like spike. Eli Jones, Big Cam Vlogs, Zion, Kai, Eli, Denny, Big Cam Banks, Jonathan, welcome. Jaden, thank you guys, thank you for all dropping those likes. Okay, let's get this rub going. Am I going to be playing anything? That's the one thing that I forgot to mention, that I wanted to mention to you guys. Usually Foreman Fridays are known for being... my hands are clean. I'm just gonna finger this meat. There's no reason to be stabbing it, because I need a clean fork for when it's ready to eat, and you don't want to cross-contaminate raw beef and then use it to eat your cooked beef. So I'm just gonna finger flip this. I don't think it matters too much which side we pick. We'll just go with that one. Anyways, I wanted to game to this. Usually, guys, if you've never been here before, the idea of Foreman Friday... I hope I can multitask here. Trying to explain my thoughts and dry rub a steak. This should be interesting. Usually a Foreman Friday, the point of it is for me to attempt to cook on stream while gaming, for it to be happening at the same time. And so today I wanted to do that, but I also didn't want to ruin my steak. If it was something that you had more wiggle room on, I would have done the gaming. But if you guys have ever made steak before, then you know that you can ruin a steak in even a minute of overcooking. You can ruin a good steak. So I just really wanted my focus to be, on the cooking. If we have time, maybe some gaming later. We might have time. That should be pretty good for a rub. I could probably get away with a little bit more paprika, but we got to leave enough for the other side too. There we go. Let's give her a flip. Try to wipe my fingers in between, not get raw meat on everything. Do I like cooking? I never thought of myself as somebody who liked cooking, but I think I do. And the reason I say that is because, all the houses I've ever lived in have had small, tiny kitchens and stuff, and so, I feel like if I had a nicely sized kitchen, I would be all about it. I mean, I don't know. I think half of the battle is... you gotta have a kitchen that you enjoy being in. You gotta enjoy being in the environment, because if you don't like being in the space, then why are you gonna enjoy cooking in the space? So I really don't have much cooking experience, guys. Like I said, I do not cook much. I'm going off my gut intuition here. I know roughly what to do, but I just want to show you guys, you can get by with kind of guessing on a lot of stuff. Obviously, I gotta throw in a disclaimer here. Don't go eating raw meat. Make sure check your cook temps and stuff like that. once you get to be more skilled, you might be able to eyeball it. I think we'll just be eyeballing this here today. Okay, so this steak looks to be good to go. I'm going to finish the rub on... Oh my gosh, okay. We might have gone rub crazy. That's probably okay for me. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of seasoning. A lot of seasoning. Thankfully, I'm somebody who... I like all kinds of spices and stuff like that, so I'm not too worried about this. I don't think that it'll be... I think it'll be okay. Already starting to smell good. The final thing I am going to do, I'm going to top it off with just a little bit more paprika. Just a little bit more, because paprika's not exactly strong. It's kind of a tough flavor to describe even. It smells good. So let's just get a little final bit on up here. Oof. Pouring from the thing like that isn't ideal, because you can get a little bit more than you bargain for. Usually it's best if you can just finger sprinkle it. I'm making sure not to use the raw meat part of my hands to touch this. Okay, there we go. To be honest, that was a bit heavier than I wanted to go on the paprika, but I'm actually not too worried. Not too worried. Okay, cool. So our steak marinade is done. It's Lent. I cannot eat steak today. Ooh, I didn't even realize that. I am eating steak. I'm making steak on a Friday. When I was younger, that used to be a little bit more of a concern in the household, but now that I've gotten a little bit older, I've grown a little away from the whole Lent thing. But I can totally respect it, you know? I especially hate that food. What do you mean? This food? You hate steaks? Are you serious? Am I understanding that right? Why? I hate it when I look at the grill and there's just a random hair. Like, why are they floating in the air? I don't know. Okay. All those seasonings on my fingers. How old am I? I am 24 years old. Okay. Let's get this thing going, guys. Let's get it plugged in. What do you think? Tell me in the chat, what heat setting do you think this should be on? Here's the lowest setting, and here is the highest. I'll tell you guys what I'm thinking before you give me your answers. I'm thinking we're probably going to go in on a high heat, because the idea here is to sear the outside, but leave the outside kind of medium rare. So to do that, you kind of want a high heat on the outside, not leave it on for too long, and then you get kind of like a good crispy coating on the outside. Having said that, I don't think I've ever cooked a steak before. This is going to be amazing if this turns out well. I mean, this is like first attempt at making steak here, especially on a Foreman. Okay, I'm going to get the grill plugged in. As usual, if the stream happens to crash or anything like that, I'm going to say it means that I blew a breaker. Because I have a lot of power coming out of one outlet. I'm running my entire PC, my lights, and now about to be a Foreman grill. So if the stream randomly drops, just assume that I blew a breaker. What do you guys... You might want to put a little butter on the pan for flavor and crispiness. Good idea. What do you think of this? I was actually going to use a little bit of olive oil. The flavor's probably not going to be as good as, like, butter. But the butter could burn. If we're cooking it on high, you could burn the butter. I think I know so much about cooking because, like, even though I don't cook, my sister loves to cook. She learns about it a lot. She talks about it. So I've acquired a lot of knowledge through my dad, my sister, and my mom. So even though I don't cook, I know a decent amount about it, I guess. Yo, Jeep Guy, welcome to the stream, man. 90%, 85, 75% heat, 75 heat. Are you going to oil the grill? Yes, we are. We'll let it heat up a little bit first, and then we'll add the oil. Does it matter if you add oil hot or cold? I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but is there a preferable difference? How much is the cloche there you are? How much is the cloth? I don't know what you're asking, man. I'm sorry. I haven't watched this channel in years. I tune in now to him cooking a steak. What has happened? Pledge, welcome to your first arrival in years, dude. What made you decide to click on today? Why today of all days? Did the steak get you going? I'm vegan, and this is triggering and unacceptable. I'm sorry for your offense, Michael. Please, man, forgive me. I need to ask you for your forgiveness. Okay, so we're going to put on a little bit of olive oil here. And I need to remember to get an oil brush. You ever see like those brushes with the rubber bristles? Until I get one of those, let me get my trash in position just ahead of time here. Okay. Until I get one of those oil brushes, I'm going to have to use a paper towel. Hey man, you're back again. How's everything going? I had to take a break from League for a bit because I've been dealing with wrist, forearm, and elbow pain, possibly from playing a lot. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll tell you, Isaac, I have consciously been trying to play less League. I realized the grip that League was starting to have on my life. And, like, I don't want to say I was addicted to it, but I was just caring too much about it. And caring too much about ranked and improving my rank. And, like, it was to the point where I would start my day with a couple games. And if we lost those 2 games, you know, 2 games of League is at least an hour, if not more. And when I would lose 2 games in a row, I would just be in a funk. Like, you know, then I'm supposed to go and make videos, and I was just going into it, like, angry because of League. I was like, this needs to stop. So I've been trying to play less League since then. Sorry to hear you're not doing so well, dude. Glad to have you back here. Yeah, Isaac, I said I don't really want to say it. Don't put me on the record saying this, but next week, we're trying to come back. Check out this new... It's not new, but I might use this for some upcoming IRL videos for some really nice cinematic effects here. DSLR. Okay, let's get the steak on the grill, guys. Let's get the steak on the grill. I think we've all waited long enough. I want to play on Steam, but I keep acting up right on my own. Cool, sounds good, Jeep guy. From GTA YouTube to cooking steak. Oh, don't worry, we are still... I had the heat up too high, guys. My bad. Okay, we had the heat on max. I know I just said we're putting steak down, but I'm going to turn the heat down and give the grill 1 more minute to adjust to the new lower setting. Bro, I haven't watched you in a year, and I would always watch your SpinTires stream. Question to all of you guys. To all of you who are saying this is your first time here in forever, because there's been at least like 3 of you. Is this your first time here because... Or not your first time here. Are you back because I appeared on your sub feed for the first time in a while? Or are you back because, like, this is finally something different? It's like, whoa, he's cooking steak. Let's check this out. Because, obviously I want to bring back old subscribers. So I'm just curious what made you guys want to tune into this. Was it just the fact that this is a variety stream and something totally different? Can you give us a good look at the steak, buddy? Of course. So this is a ribeye steak. It's not too big. I mean, I have pretty big hands, so it's actually not too bad. It was cheap. Nice fat marbling in there. Is that called marbling? I don't know if that's exactly marbling, but I could flip it over for you if you want to see the other side. There we go. This was only $3.90, guys. This is a $3.90 steak, and it's not bad quality. Just goes to show that when you get steak at a restaurant, they jack that price up. You probably pay 3 to 4 times more than what you would cooking yourself. Alright guys, I think it's finally happening. I think we're about to make sure not to put the clean plate on the raw. Derek, thank you. Got that covered over here. We have a spare plate for the cooked steak. I worked at McDonald's for a few years. This was on my recommended. What? Interesting. Cool. Alright, well, yeah, to those of you who are new here, I'm usually a gamer. I want to get into vlogging as well and some outdoorsy stuff. If any of that interests you, subscribe. The steak is going down now. Here we go, boys. Okay. Now, oh, it already smells amazing. Okay, I should have had a timer ready. I definitely should have had some kind of timer ready. I tune in because it's random in a good way. Awesome, glad to hear that. Yeah, I wasn't sure how this stream would do. I was like, alright, this is such a random stream. I'm cooking steak. I've got George Foreman on the thumbnail. Let's see what happens. Yo, Kiki, what is up? Akissa, welcome back. Rebecca, thank you for the kind words. This popped up on my phone as a YouTube notification. Haven't watched your videos in a while. Well, once again, welcome back to all you. So, from what I understand, guys, we've got the grill heat up kind of high. The steak doesn't need long. The last thing I want to do is overcook it. And here's another good bit of knowledge for you guys. We've got the new clean plate coming in over here. No cross-contamination. You guys might not have known this, but your steak actually continues to cook for a brief moment when you take it off the grill. So if you want a medium rare steak, you might want to take it off while the steak is still rare, because you take it off, you let it cool just for 3 minutes, but in those 3 minutes, it's kind of cooling down, but also cooking on the inside. Excuse me. I'm glad I saw the stream today. It brings back memories. Glad to hear that, dude. Glad to hear that. Glad you're back today, but I've been getting some good images lately. We've had some really good sunsets a few days ago. It's actually been raining and foggy where I live for the past 3 days. Me too, dude. Isaac, I forget, where do you live? Because I'm in Ohio, and the last 3 days have been misty, rainy, dreary days. Also, check this out, Isaac. I don't know if you were here when I showed this a second ago. Canon 60D. I might need to get another lens for it, but I might start shooting a few vlogs with it for that extra good quality depth of field effect. All that good stuff. Okay, oh, Kiki, sorry to hear about your hand. That sounds horrible. Seems like just yesterday you're pushing people off ledges. Pledge. You might have the comment of the day, man. Or the comment of the stream. Or of the day or the week. I'm so glad you guys, some of you guys still remember that. Let's check the steak real quick. From what I understand, this could require as little as 3 minutes, 4 minutes. The tough part about it is there's no good way to check it. The only good way to check it is to cut it open. And cutting it open releases all of its juices, and after that it kind of starts to dry out a little bit. So you only have one really good opportunity when you're doing a steak. Oh my gosh, what the heck? What? This is already so cooked. Is it done? What? What? Okay, maybe I'll put it back on, but what the heck? That went really quickly. What do you guys think? The outside looks pretty well done. Let's check the other side. This has to be rare on the inside. Wow, that looks really, like, freaking delicious. Wow, to be honest, though, see, what do I do? You're supposed to let it sit for 3 minutes before you cut into it. What do you guys think? Let me look at the comments. What do you guys think I should do? That sizzle's awesome. I agree. Yo, Cadence, I live where you are. Hey, sup, love your gaming. Thank you, Cadence. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Thank you for being here. I'm in Arizona, so quite away from you. Sweet camera. I think I might need another lens for it. It shoots medium to far distance okay, but I want to have a little bit of an option for some macro shots. More for video filming, though, than photography. Because for the RC videos and the RC build has not been forgotten about, guys. We're still going to be finishing that. I keep wanting to say we're finishing it next week, but that's starting to become a notorious catchphrase of mine. That is rare, just saying. I think you're right. Not ready. Rest it? That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so it's already been resting for probably about 2 minutes, and you can see these juices are coming out fantastically. I don't know if you guys are able to make this out, but in this one grill mark, you just have like this puddle up here. Oh, nice. I think it's gonna be... I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to check it. Google the palm method. I'm familiar with that. If it's you want it to be as tender as this part of your thumb, I think, or something like that. I'm peppering it before I've even tasted it. All right, should we just cut it in half now, guys? Should we just cut it in half? I think we're gonna do it. If I ruin it, then it's my first steak I've ever done. You know, note to self, maybe lower the heat next time. We'll see. Here we go, boys. This might be extremely rare. This could be very bloody. I'm gonna have to take some opinions here, take some votes as to whether or not this is... Oh yeah, wait. Oh, I might have nailed it, guys. I might have nailed it. Not trying to brag, but first off, check out these juices. Look at that. Look at that goodness. The lighting is really bad, but let me see if I can get some better lighting for you guys. I do not have my phone on me, though. I think it's good to go. I mean, it's definitely rare. If you are into rare steak, then that should make you happy. All right, I think we're gonna give this a try. I can't believe that I just cooked a steak in what, like 3 minutes? I mean, people have eaten steak way bloodier than this. Way, way bloodier than this, so I'm not too worried. Here's the first bite. I wish... Can we get the camera to focus? There we go. There we go. Let's show some of the... Yep. Alright, it's time to try it. Oh man. Oh. That was a good steak. Oh my goodness. If I had to critique myself, note for future reference. Note to self. I don't know if there's a way to tenderize the steak. I'm sure there is. But this could have used maybe a little bit of tenderizing. It's not tough, but it could definitely be more tender. It probably depends also on the cut of steak that you have. Yeah, sorry to all of you guys who... Sorry to all of you guys who do participate in Lent. Here I am just blatantly eating a steak on YouTube on a Friday. The first Friday of Lent, right? Isn't today the first Friday of Lent? I'm sorry, guys. Oh, there's gonna be a good bite too. All right. So when I say, guys, that cooking is easy, I kind of just guessed my way through that steak. Like, I did a little bit of research. Like, before I started, I watched a few videos of how to do it. I brought a Foreman grill up in my room. I didn't measure any seasonings. I just went with my gut, went with my intuition. And you guys can all do this too. Never underestimate yourself, because you'd be surprised at what you know. Humans didn't make it here on Earth for this long just kind of not knowing. I mean, this stuff, to some degree, this stuff's in our biology. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's briefly unplug the grill. I want to move this grill out of the way, but I just gotta sit and enjoy my steak for a moment. I have no sides with this, no steak sauce. I just kind of want to enjoy the natural flavoring. And the paprika. You can really taste the paprika coming through. I'm glad I added some extra. Yo, Lil Bape Addict. Why did you just say Ween Ocean Man? Ween is one of my favorite bands of all time. I saw Ween. I just gleeked. You guys ever accidentally shoot spit out from underneath your tongue and it just like squirts in a perfect line? What focal length is the lens? 18 to 135 millimeter? I think that answers your question. But yeah, I went and saw Ween live in Columbus, Ohio in, I think, 2010. And very cool show. Ween is such a diverse band. It's incredible. No other band can play legit, like, good country music, yet, like, everything else. I don't know why I started with country. They only had one country album. But, yeah, it's... Check out Ween if you don't know about them. They do have some really weird experimental stuff, though. They have some weird sounding music that is not pleasurable to listen to at all. Half of their stuff is junk, and the other half of it is incredible. Oh, this grill is making me hot. This steak turned out better than I could have even imagined. I mean, if there's anybody just tuning in, we just had this cooked in a matter of 3 to 4 minutes. I don't even know how long. It's amazing. What type of grill is that? I assume you know it's a Foreman by the title and George Foreman in the picture. I don't know if you're looking for model number. Well, in case you didn't know, yeah, there's a George Foreman grill. Nothing fancy, just the slider. Got a little bit of tendon that I'm just going to pull out of my mouth there. When is the next RC video? I think I'm going to put it off until next week. I say put it off because today's Friday. I don't usually do videos over the weekend. Next week for sure. If I don't do it next week, then I might as well cancel the entire project. I need to get that thing done. I'm so excited to have it done. I just, I don't know why. I don't know. You going to take an image of that steak and post it? I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Yo, what up, Jeep guy? Gitchy, would you want to play SpinTires on Steam? Of course. I don't have time today. I have band practice tonight, guys. I gotta go play the bass. Your chewing is making my mouth water. Sorry, I hope the chewing's not too loud. Kind of forgot about that. You said next week, last week. I know! That's why I'm starting to not even believe my word anymore. That's why, like, next week, I have to do it. If I can't do it next week, then what do I even stand for? You know, like, okay, it's one thing to delay it 1 week, 2 weeks, but there gets to be a point where, like, I think the reason I'm putting it off is because I want the video to be good. I want it to be edited well, and I want it to be quick and, like, to the point. I don't want it to be like, hey guys, so today we're finishing up the RC build, and as you can see here, you know, I want it to be better than that. So I think I'm just kind of, like, putting it off until I think of some idea or something. I don't know. Yo, hello. I am enjoying that big slob of meat. It is delicious. Let me see if I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good picture of this on the DSLR. Here's my sister's camera from when she was in college. I gotta make sure I don't get any grease on this thing. She would kill me. Get you chewing ASMR, yeah! What happened at the doctor's in Cleveland? Not too much really actually happened, but it was a successful visit. We got a few things figured out. The future is looking bright. I will say that. I will keep that brief because I'm so sick of thinking and talking about that whole mess, but it should be good. How can I contact you on Discord? I gotta set that up still. Ugh. My YouTube to-do list is piling up. Alright, so I'm gonna try to photograph this real quick. Since I already ate half of it, and the other half is getting cold. Let's see here. I think, real quick, I gotta take this headset off. Why do I have the headset on? I don't even have any audio on. Alright. I do not have a tripod. Let's see how well I can stabilize myself. It looks alright. It's probably good enough for Instagram. Let me show the picture on stream real quick. I could always do post-processing, something like that, but yeah, that looks good enough. I think that'll do the trick. Okay, John, do you know what hot dogs are made out of? See the video on how they are made. I have some idea of how they're made. I mean, I know that they're not really meat. They are, to some degree, meat, but not high-quality meat. I'm sure they have some kind of filler in them that is just barely edible. Rezzed out native, send you a bite. I wish I could just feed you guys through the webcam. Tennis Lean. I forget how to pronounce your name. Thanks, Pickle Rick. Welcome to the stream, dude. If you really want to contact me, Tennis, I would say Twitter. You could DM me or just tweet at me. If you tweet at me, I'll see it. If it's private, you can email me. I have a business email on my YouTube page. So go to my contact. It's just getyu1230@yahoo.com. Do you like pickles? Because I hate the Getchy. What? Oh, you hate them. I like pickles the cat, and I like pickles the vegetable. Very much so. You don't have Twitter. Okay, then Tennis. Oh. I think I just inhaled a very, very small piece of something. Tennis. Getyu1230@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email, and I will check it out tonight. I gotta leave for band practice here in about half an hour. Question. I'm glad I remembered to ask, guys. What did you like better as far as this video goes? Is it better when I cook and try to game? Or is it better when I leave gaming and cooking separate that I can fully focus on both? Because I kind of feel like when I'm trying to game and cook at the same time, I'm just doing both poorly when I could do them separate and do them both well. You know what I mean? What do you guys prefer as viewers, though? I mean, what's more fun to watch? Do you care if I mix bad gameplay because I'm distracted by cooking, or should I just cook well and game well, but keep the universes separate? I think making myself steaks might be my new thing. This was so easy. This was so easy, it was stupid, actually. What is up, Kason? Welcome to the stream. Gmail recognizes you as an attack helicopter? What the heck? 2018, baby. Genders are as fluid as water. You could identify as a, I could probably identify as a fork if I wanted to. I'm just joking around. I don't mean any real disrespect towards anybody. You know, just want to joke around, though, here and there. We actually have to cook every day, but also because I like cooking. I follow a strict diet because of gastro condition I have, so I'm always cooking every day. It's fun. Cool, dude. Hold on. That's one bad thing about steak, is when you've got a delicious bite, and then you hit, like, this pocket of tendon. Like, it's not even fat. It's just, like, no amount of chewing's gonna chew through it. Okay, so you guys are saying leave gaming and cooking separate, 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 separate. Cool. You guys gave the answer I was hoping for, honestly. I kind of expected you guys to be like, no, together, together's awesome. I don't care how you play, just do it. Steven, that's not bad advice, man. Ugh. I just, like, spit in my trash can. I can hear you chewing. Well, you can also hear me talking. I don't know what to say. I feel like chewing and talking are one and the same, so you either hear both or you hear neither. I watch a lot of Twitch streamers who eat on stream, and like, even I'm like, okay, I don't want to hear every bite this guy takes. I give you guys credit for just sitting here and listening to me chew. Yo, Blaine, welcome back, dude. Blaine Summers. I feel like I do remember you. Your name definitely sounds familiar. I don't think you're the only Blaine who watches, though. I don't know. Come back a couple times and I'm sure I will. Takes me a couple times to build a connection between the name and the identity. Oh. The meat just like held on my fork. I tried to pull it out of my mouth and just failed. How is it tasting? Like, amazing. I don't even know how to... This is the first steak I've ever cooked on my own. Or first steak I've ever cooked. I watched my dad do it a few years ago. Like, I don't know what to say. It came out perfect. Cook some baked potato and baked tomato. The baked potatoes are a really good idea. Because those are kind of set it and forget it. You set them in the oven, you cook them, and they cook themselves. That's right. Only I can grill a sandwich and burn down some tents in GTA 5 and kill the campers and still construct a pastrami. This was on my recommended also. Denny, welcome to you, man. It's so weird that this popped up on recommended for a few of you guys. That might be actually a good sign for my channel, because on YouTube, you want to be put into the recommended videos. That's how more people are going to see you. But I've been, I don't think I've been in the recommended too much. So I find it very interesting that a cooking stream where I'm cooking steak made it to the recommended. Because I'm a gaming channel, you know? I'm nearing the end of my steak. If you guys are wondering what's taking so long, it's probably that I'm trying to read the chat and all that. My number one pet peeve is hearing people chew and eat. I can't stand it, but I'm not going anywhere. Isaac, have you heard of misophonia? I just learned about it a few days ago. And basically, with misophonia, people are enraged by certain sounds. Like, they're not just irritated. They elicit, like, a physical response where, like, it makes you feel like you need to attack whatever's making the noise. I think I'm actually developing misophonia from the chickens outside, from the roosters. They're starting to drive me insane. What was I going to answer? I don't care about... How do I feel about the Mud Runner DLC? I don't know. I don't want to call Mud Runner a disappointment, but it was a little bit of a disappointment. It just... Mud Runner itself almost seemed like a DLC update for SpinTires. You know, it doesn't feel like an entirely new game, really. I think, honestly, the only thing keeping SpinTires afloat, and I still like the game a lot, don't get me wrong, but mods. Nobody cares about these weird Russian trucks they're adding. Like, nobody cares about those. I don't know how else to say it. Everybody wants to see, like, Fords, Dodges, trailers, hauling, but not like some little obscure Russian Jeep driving through the mud. I don't know. Where's Gitchy Vlogs? I just got this thing set up last night. This is going to be used for some Gitchy Vlogs. I plan to get Gitchy Vlogs launched. Over the weekend, I should make the channel. Yancey, I did not see your message on Instagram. I'll try to check that out. In the event that I forget, I will pre-apologize, but I have just so many messages always coming in and out. Marvin, what is up? Cooking sausages and potatoes right now. Nice. Silverado, I'm very happy to read your message, dude. You said, man, you do everything nowadays. Play games, RCs, food stuff. It's cool. Cool. I'm glad that maybe people are starting to think of me as just more than strictly a gamer. Alright, we are down to, like, the final piece of meat, I think. A little bit of fat mixed in is okay. I took too big of a bite. This one might take a minute to chew through. SCX-102, where is it? Like I said, I'm okay with a little bit of fat mixed in with some steak. Fat can actually be delicious when you have the right ratio of it. But when you either hit, like, too much fat or fat mixed with tissue, like connective tissue, that's a little different. That is actually so cool. You should do this often. I think I'm going to try to keep the cooking streams going every Friday. We're going to try to keep Foreman Friday a thing. Maybe one day that'll evolve to just cooking Fridays or something like that. Do I remember Onyx? Of course. I'm glad that we're starting to branch out a little bit with this channel. More variety can attract more viewers. Here's the current plan. I'm thinking that on this channel's still going to be like 95% gaming. What I will do is I'll finish the RC build on this channel. I don't know, I'm half considering making a new RC channel. Do you guys think I should make a new RC channel, or do you think I should just upload it right here, since I already do so much off-roading and video games anyway? So maybe still keep the RC here, but have a separate vlogging channel? I don't know. These are the things I have to decide. Sometimes instead of make decisions, I just don't decide, and things don't get done. That's the problem. Yo, Braden, thank you very much, dude. Lloyd Melton, I do remember you, Lloyd. You do not have a very regular name, dude. Your name stands out from the rest. I remember you. Honestly, I don't mean to make you feel bad and don't want you to, about not doing ideas and not fulfilling them. Sometimes I feel like I deal with those things at times. Yeah, it's weird. It's something that I feel like everybody deals with it to some degree. Maybe I'm too self-defeating. Like, I just, like, overthink it before executing it, and then, I don't know. I'm sure that, like, all I've got to do is break out of the rut, you know? But every time we talk about it, I feel like expectations go up and they go higher. And then it's like, oh, now I have even bigger shoes to fill. I concluded the other night that I have what you would call an active mind, if not an overactive mind. I don't know why it is, but every night I go to sleep, it takes me at least 20 to 30 minutes to fall asleep. I never doze off on the couch. If I'm watching TV, watching a movie, not in my bed, I do not doze off. It just doesn't happen. So, I think having such an active mind can definitely be a benefit at times, but it can also definitely trip you up at times. It's an interesting dichotomy. So I'm going to get this grill wiped down a little bit. Keep the RC on this channel and make a vlog channel, Yancey. I think that's what I'm going to do. If I didn't already do so many off-roading gaming videos, I would probably say, no, let's just make a new RC channel. But being that, I don't know, it might be the kind of thing that I just have to test run as well. Because the other problem is that there are going to be people who are subscribing for those RC videos and only those RC videos, and then they might have to get spammed by gaming videos just to wait for like the release of one RC video, and then, you know, have 8 gaming videos go through their feed. I don't know. Why are these things so hard to decide? Don't overload yourself, homie. Thanks, man. Yeah, I gotta remember to not take life too seriously as well, you know? Take it seriously, but not too seriously. So I do have to leave for band practice here in about 20 minutes. So we are gonna get things. Actually, yeah, I should. I was thinking I was ready to leave, but I'm wearing sweatpants right now. You can see my leg down here. It's hot in here, so I've got these things rolled up. I gotta go put some jeans on. I gotta floss before I leave. Oh no, we're out of dental floss. I used the rest of the dental floss yesterday, and right now my teeth are just full of steak. Maybe I can deal with gum. Or I don't know why I said deal with gum. I like gum. I just never buy it. Do I watch RC Sparks? RC Sparks is awesome. DJ Medic, the dude's a bro. What a good dude. Living up there in the Canadian tundra. Totally. Ugh. Alright, I'm unplugging this grill now. Oh, but I should also get all this junk off while it's hot. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. I'm unplugging this before I burn myself. read my comments. I was joking about unsubscribing and reporting you. Okay, well, I hope so. Thanks. Do you feel like you're always thinking about something and that there's so many things you want to do? Totally, dude. That's like the story of my life. Like, there's so many things in life that I want to do, hobbies that I want to pursue, things I want to learn, and it's almost so overwhelming that I don't know where to start. And I guess I realized recently, you've got to start at the bare bones basics of your life. You got to get things organized and then work your way up from there. Because I feel like if you try to skip ahead of things, the tower, so to speak, is going to maybe fall. So start at the base, work your way up so that you don't... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what works. I think, next week, I should start off Monday with a vlog or something. Leave the camera next to my bed, and then when I wake up in the morning, just start recording from my bed, maybe. That could be cool. Wait, before you go, what's your Yahoo account again? Gitchy1230 at yahoo.com. Please do not spam my email, guys. That's my business email. I don't even know why I'm saying that on stream. Basically, if I get spammed, I'll just have to block the spam accounts. Unless you really have something to say, but don't just send me, like, hi. I just don't want my inbox flooded with stuff like that. But yeah, I play bass in this band, in this cover band. We're learning some new songs tonight and stuff like that. Alright, so today is Friday. You guys just watched me cook an amazing ribeye steak. I want to tell you that next week, you're going to see me at least... I want to say every day of the week. Prepare to be let down. No, you know what? Prepare to be impressed. We're doing this. We're launching the vlog channel over the weekend. I'm not going to even necessarily upload. I'm just going to have the channel created. Just create the channel. And then I think from there I'll film the vlog. And it should be sweet. So, thank you guys all so much for tuning in today. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here and you are not already subscribed. Drop a like down below before you head out. I hope you guys are enjoying these variety streams, these cooking streams or grilling streams, whatever you want to call them. How is there already another hair on my grill? Jeez. Okay, I'm actually cutting it close. Band practice starts in 35 minutes. I've got to clean this stuff up. I got to get changed. I got to take my bass out of the car. I got to stop talking. You're still young. Life seems to speed up after 30. Oof. Yeah. I'm halfway to 50 almost. 24. We're getting there. Alright. I love you guys. I love your faces. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys mean so much to me. And I know I don't always show it by uploading every day, but seriously, I owe so much to you guys. So thank you all for being here. I will see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Have fun. And, yeah, I'll see you all on Monday. Peace out. I always do that. I say peace out, and then I gotta find the stream button that says stop streaming, so then it's not really peace out. It's like, wait, hold on. Okay. Peace out.